Why spend more on these big niche brands when you can find very, very affordable alternatives under 30 euros? Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today it's going to be a very fun video. I'm so excited to share with you guys 7 alternative perfumes to your favorite niche brands. I am over the moon. I'm literally so excited. And this is Europe friendly. If you guys have been following me for a while, you know I've been getting into fragrances. It's just a journey that I'm on to kind of explore scents and especially tie specific fragrances to moments and memories. So today's video, I have some very, very exciting alternatives. I have a huge box here of 7 perfumes from the brand Oriental Style. I've mentioned this brand before on my YouTube channel, but I'm coming back with the best vanilla gourmands. I've already opened the package. I've already smelled everything. I actually should have the niche version of most of these, and I have tested the niche version if I don't have it. So I feel like I can compare these quite well. So if you don't already know, Oriental Style, they do sell Arabian fragrances, and they also have their own brand which is called Sultan Essency. The brand has now relaunched some vanilla gourmands. So the first one that I'm going to be talking to you guys about is Vanni Bella, and I've already ripped open the box just because couldn't wait. This is the packaging of Oriental Style. They have a 30 ml and I believe a 50 ml, and the price for either of those are under 30 euros. That is a steal, and what I find as well with Sultan Essency is they are strong. They are long lasting. Vanni Bella is supposed to be an alternative to vanilla by Tom Ford, and when this fragrance was released, tested it out, and it just, you know, it wasn't hitting as hard as I really wanted it to, and definitely wasn't hitting hard enough for me to spend, you know, over 200 euros on this fragrance. Definitely not. It's cute, but it's not cute enough. They have this amazing alternative under 30 euros, and I think it smells 95% the same. And just to even be more specific on price, 50 ml actually costs 17 euros and 90 cents, which is amazing. And they always have a 5% sale going on. The notes of this fragrance, which is quite similar to vanilla by Tom Ford, they say it's creamy, it's sweet, it's powdery, it's gourmand, it's vanilla, it's almond. I get all of those things. The one thing that I do appreciate about their version of the Tom Ford perfume is that it doesn't give me this like rotten milk type of smell. I don't know why that fragrance has rotten milk vibe to it for me, but this kind of like eliminates that, but you still get this like creamy milk vanilla almond. So I love this. The next one that I have is called Vanilla Fino, and to me, this is coming off as a vanilla powder by Matière Premiere alternative. Now, I could be wrong, but the notes that I'm picking up and the notes that are actually in the fragrance is top note of coconut powder, heliotrope, middle note vanilla, base note vanilla absolute, Palo Santo, coconut, white musk, and musk. And honestly, it smells like vanilla powder to me. And I smelled vanilla powder 2 times. I actually smelled it before the hype, before Matière Premiere was like all over TikTok and social media. I smelled it and I loved it, and I was like, okay, I love it, but it's still really heavy on the coconut and kind of misleading from the name. Still really nice, but again, would not spend that much money on the fragrance, especially if I'm not the biggest coconut fan. This is that fragrance. This literally smells like vanilla powder to me. And again, this is an alternative that you won't see floating around TikTok because nobody knows about it. Like, nobody knows about it except you. Today, you know about it. This will cost you 19 euros and 90 cents. I'm annoying, guys, so obviously I'm gonna keep the best for last. Like, all of these are amazing, but you know I'm gonna keep the best alternatives for last. So we're getting kind of in that realm of some of the really popular niche fragrances. So this one that I have here is called Pistachio Magic, and I knew I had to pick this up. I love pistachios with all of my heart. This is what the bottle looks like. This smells like Kayali Yum Pistachio Gelato. I still don't own that fragrance because I think I'm gonna be honest, she bamboozled me with the marketing for that fragrance. I definitely thought it was gonna be a much more creamy pistachio, and in the end, it was a very fresh pistachio. So I never ended up purchasing the Kayali when I did smell it, but I did purchase the pistachio one from Lattafa, and I do love that one. I have that one in my collection. But if you are looking for another alternative, can't get the Lattafa one or it's even too expensive, they have Pistachio Magic, which is, again, 95% similar to Kayali's Yum Pistachio Gelato. So just to run you through the notes, this is pistachio ice cream, it's bergamot, rum, hazelnut, cardamom, middle notes of pear, jasmine, geranium, raspberry, peach, lily of the valley, base note, whipped cream, marshmallow, cotton candy, tonka, sandalwood, cacao, and cedar. So you can kind of already see the similarities between Yum Pistachio Gelato, and the price of this one for 50 ml is actually 17 euros and 90 cents. So now we're gonna get into the heavy hitters of the niche house and also the more popular fragrances. So I have two here. One of them is called Luna Late and one of them is called Luna Late Luxe. And I'm assuming that one is regular and then one is a little bit more intense. And these fragrances are the perfect alternative for Bianco Latte. Before I get into the notes of those two and kind of dissect the differences, Oriental Style does also have the perfume oils of these two. So if you can imagine Bianco Latte, your favorite fragrance, in a perfume oil, they have it. Okay, so starting with Luna Late, this is how the bottle looks. You can see how dark the juice is. Without reading the notes yet, I'm just gonna say that this one is a less strong version of Bianco Latte. We know Bianco Latte can be a lot in the opening. It can be kind of overwhelming, but if you wanted to tone that down a little bit, you can get this version, the Luna Late, and it's just a little bit calm. Like you get the scent of Bianco Latte, but it's just a notch down. This one, we have top notes of milk, sugar, caramel, middle notes of white blossoms and honey, and the base notes of vanilla, praline, and musk. And again, it's just Bianco Latte, just a little bit toned down. This is Luna Late Luxe, and you can also see the juice is also quite dark. So as I said, without reading the notes, I think personally this is just a little bit more amped up Bianco Latte, so it will project a lot more like the original. So we have top notes of caramel, middle notes coumarin, honey, base note vanilla, and white musk. And again, it's just giving a very, very intoxicating and strong, heavy on the caramel Bianco Latte. The next one I have is called Vanilla ZB. I want to thank one of my subscribers actually for putting me onto this fragrance, because you said that this is supposed to be amazing alternative to Kayali's Vanilla 28, which I absolutely love. Finally, I can get an alternative that is under 20 euros. This smells identical. I will never say 100% because that's just impossible, but this smells so close to the original, like absolutely so close. Let me run through the notes with you guys just so you can cross-check it. We have top notes of vanilla orchid, we have jasmine, we have middle notes of brown sugar, tonka, base note amber, amberwood, patchouli, musk. I don't really get any patchouli. I get everything else. In simple terms, this is Vanilla 28, and that's all you need to know. And the last one, which I cannot believe they did this, it is called Vanilla Embervale. This is the bottle. Escapade Gourmand by Maison Mataha. It's very hard to find a dupe of that fragrance, I find. I think there's some out there, but it's really hard to find one in Europe. Oriental Style, they have done it. They have done it. I will say that I think when you initially spray this is like 90 to 91% similar to Escapade Gourmand. When it dries down, it is the same fragrance. It is like 1-to-1, like on the dry down. On the initial spray, it's like, oh, this smells literally kind of like Escapade Gourmand, but there's like a little bit of nuances that are slightly different. But on the dry down, guys, I promise you, this is Escapade Gourmand. If you have never had the chance to purchase Escapade Gourmand because it runs you up 190 euros, I think over 200 in USD, just go test this out. If you love this, you love it. Like, you don't even need to get Escapade Gourmand. There's literally no reason. This smells amazing and just lasts so long. So that's kind of the end of my perfume alternatives haul. If you do end up checking out Oriental Style, please let me know. Let me know what you think of the fragrances. I think Sultan Essency is an amazing house, and especially if you live in Europe. If you have any questions or want me to dive a little bit deeper into any other fragrance, just let me know in the comment section, and I'll also be linking all of the fragrances with their alternative niche name in my description box. I'll also pin it in my comment section just for easy accessibility for you guys. I hope you guys are staying safe, and I will see you in another video.